You're on a path. You're here to...
Là, qu'est-ce qu'on... Ça va être les continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Fait que là, le thorn, on l'a fait. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait maintenant?
A warning, she will... We're not going to...
Blah, 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 blah. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely... The blade is your implement.
Ah, je voulais voir comment... Take the blade into the basement.
The door to the... Her voice...
Who's there?
She sounds... Don't let it...
Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock up. She's so... Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way, would you even think that? I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just... Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do.
Yeah, drop it. Je pense que c'était ça,
The blade, Tom...
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
Against your better... We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to...
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, pretty awkward. How to get out of here? There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. Apparemment, ça faut pas que je le dise parce que ça enlève certains... Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know.
I've been told things, but I'm not sure what I believe.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
J'aime le shading, là, comme...
Her sharp eyes settle on... She isn't suggesting what she is.
Ouais, c'est ça. Fait que si on le levait, I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. What's your name? I'd have been on here. Why I'm here to kill you. Okay, we talked enough.
Oh? Have you decided...
You know...
Slay the princess. Examine the chains. Keep her locked away. Ah, on l'a pas fait de ce côté-ci de la chaîne, hein? On va...
Oh, you have to be... You walk up to the chains, binding. They're large and heavy.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go look at...
Doubtful.
You have any ideas besides me cutting you out of there?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks with almost We were stuck down here for long enough. I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about... You attempt to make someone else...
Now return to the bottom.
You make it easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't lie.
Save the princess.
Against your better, you cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it.
Ça c'est la même affaire, mais elle a pas de sang à la bouche.
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, how is she so composed after losing it?
Thank you. Now let...
No, we won't have any of that. As the princess... Wait, this isn't watch me.
Il y en a un ici qu'on fait warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of... Stop it! Stop resisting!
No, resist.
The blade. Move.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries...
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat. Her face remains unchanged as she... What? This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. You're here.
Proceed to the cabin.
Oh, yeah. Did you? No, I just think
On l'a déjà entendu, là.
the interior, the only furniture,
Non, on va enter the basement sans le blade.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon. Are you sure? What if she, I don't know, turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner. Yes, I'm sure. Turns it against you? She's a prisoner here, okay?
Don't say get a say here was a big
Normally,
idea.
yeah, but not about this. Call it a
Ok, fait que ça nous lock out.
You take the knife. Wonderful. Don't worry about it. We have enough. No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. The door to her voice.
Is that a visitor I hear?
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes. Should we be worried? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything's...
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Leave princess in the basement, sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled
Nous autres, on l'a
hand.
vu à ce moment-là parce qu'elle a juste comme coupé sa propre tête.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this.
That's reasonable. We do have...
Sit where you were told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor.
Thank you. Now,
I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
So you've already been here. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. It's complicated things. How? Ideally, this was the situation
l'a
was
déjà
a
entendu,
contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being him, if you knew this could happen, why? I needed
Blah,
you to be
blah, blah,
and
blah, blah,
that's
blah. Ça, on l'a vu,
pathetic.
puis c'est quand même
never
comme il
said
dit
I
genre,
wasn't.
everything
I get
hinges.
It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the... Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
C'est ça, c'est
Your
qui-
success... I won't.
Your
Fine.
success
You
hinges
won't get
on,
another
on
word
having
from me on the
imperfect
matter.
information.
Yeah.
puis c'est vrai.
Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
The chain of who's it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock...
Actually, or if I save, inspect the shackle.
I wouldn't do that. And why? Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle, and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is? And
Yep.
what? Is it going to lock the sec... I don't know. Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. But what if he's telling the truth?
Yeah.
He isn't. I am.
Inspect the shackle.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad?
Ben oui, on va se barrer là, puis on va rester
Yes.
ensemble pour le reste de l'éternité.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time. Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck. And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement. Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
What are we supposed to do now?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Did you know that this was gonna happen to me?
No.
That one's for small talk, are you?
Nope.
That's rude.
Wait
You
in
and the
silence.
princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. At least the world is safe.
Oh.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
C'est des lignes de même que tu comprends après avoir fini le jeu. Tu sais, c'est quoi le shifting mount, puis c'est essentiellement comme c'est un avatar du changement.
How exactly does that work?
It just does.
But
Your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
if time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there. But then they get larger and larger.
Have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk, remember?
Still rude.
Continue to wait in silence.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
Quand même.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
Mais c'est peut-être parce que t'es pas
She hasn't
normal.
starved.
I guess she hasn't.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass, until suddenly there are no walls. And then... And...
I think he's gone.
There we go. La fin de la branche.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us. So this is the outside world. It's cold.
No, you ever it's time to leave when
She's
he
gone.
returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror?
Of course, you're scared this is the end for you, but not the end for me. Fait que ça, je vais encore le faire.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
No, that can't be right. There has to be something more.
Approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Long quiet, proceed to the cabin. Je vais voir qu'est-ce qu'elle dit. You are at the cabin, approach her.
I am a growing chorus of all of me is changing.
Fait que ça, c'est encore la même affaire. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Alright, là.
Your Honor, you're here.
So if we continue to the cabin, si on a
You
déjà
make your
fait,
warn. She will. We're not going to ignore.
on va aller voir le adversary.
The interior of the blade.
Take the blade.
You take the blade. The door. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it fool you.
I think I'm here to kill you.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck. You walk down. She's so. Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
I haven't decided yet. That wasn't a joke.
I know.
She makes a compelling. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can.
Non, tighten your grip. Parce que je pourrais le drop. Puis après ça, essayer de la tuer. Je sais pas qu'est-ce que ça donnerait. On peut essayer de le faire drop.
The blade.
Thank you. Maybe now we can...
Against you will be fine. Don't know what you're hoping to.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
What's your name? How long you've been down here? Pretty awkward.
I know.
Don't know why I'm here to kill you. I'm supposed to end the world. Not sure what to believe.
Believe.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen.
You can't.
I'm guessing you... Well,
Her shot. She isn't. She is.
Yeah, I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we talked enough.
oh, have
You
you...
know.
Slay the Princess. Puis là, je pense qu'on tombe dans le... Je pense qu'à ce point-là, on tombe dans le adversary. Keep her locked away. Je sais pas qu'est-ce que ça donne, par exemple, à ce stade-là. Si on tombe encore dans le nightmare ou pas. Je save. J'aurais pas de save par-dessus, mais c'est juste parce que je veux voir. Si je fais keep her locked away.
That seems like a pretty good. Leaving her alive is too.
One way or another, and if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret...
You have to make a.
I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement.
I know it's a chance we'll have to take.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your.
It won't be long before...
Slip either way.
Locking her down here.
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. You close. Okay. You settle in again. It isn't long before you.
I know you're still there.
Ouais, c'est ça. Fait que là, on tombe dans le nightmare, essentiellement. Ah, ok, fait que ça, si on la keep her locked away, on tombe dans le nightmare d'un bord ou de l'autre. Examine the chains.
You have. They're large and heavy.
If you don't have the key...
Doubtful.
Doesn't kid you have any ideas besides cutting you out of here? I'm going to check upstairs.
I'll be here.
Someone else.
Ok, return.
You make it easier for everyone.
Je vais voir si je
I
peux
heard the
refaire la
door
même
slam,
affaire.
the knife.
You won't.
Save the princess.
Again, you cut into the blade. Is she doing so much as a free? How is she?
Thank you.
Approach the locked
No,
door.
we won't have as the princess. Wait, watch me.
Slay or warn.
Stop
Warn.
that.
I thought this...
Stop it.
C'est ça, je peux plus resist là. Je l'ai fait une fois.
Thank you. Swing your arm towards her throat. The blade, but she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice.
Oh, ok, ça c'est nouveau.
You drop the blade. Pathetic.
Oops.
She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker.
There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against
Accent
bone where
l'entend.
she's fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now. Adrenaline, you fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact. Unknown.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground.
Ça ressemble un peu à la même genre quand on a de l'autre côté, quand on prend pas le blade puis qu'on a la gentille. Puis que là, on essaye de. On se retrouve à la même affaire, le même choix en Warren, puis là, on se retrouve à la Slay. Elle tombe dans le Witch, puis là, elle va tomber dans
Her
le
knee falls to
adversary.
your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess.
It can't just end like this, right?
I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Tower. Oh, c'est pas le adversary, là.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end you're here.
Oh, that was where we're somewhere new. Proceed to the cabin.
Oh, can we? I'm not. You're being annoying.
Oh,
Just
je suis en
ignore
train
their
de-
bickering, and whatever you do,
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on us.
rescue her. Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai manqué, là? J'ai manqué un petit bout.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
The Broken. J'ai comme trop tendance, là, à cliquer.
The interior of the cabin is
Okay.
larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. Why do we feel so small?
We don't feel small. We are small.
We take the blade or enter the basement. On va juste pledge ourselves to her.
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed. Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
You shouldn't have come down here unarmed.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Continue down the stairs.
Making
mais
her
vraiment
way
quelque
down
chose
the
de complètement
spiral
nouveau, là.
staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed
Wow.
by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
The Tower.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
She's disappointed in us?
Kneel.
Kneel. Yes, my lady.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And yet here you are again. This time groveling at my feet. What a wretched sight. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then, and there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before, and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
I don't think I can refuse her sorry.
Are you serious? Just don't say anything. How hard can it be to not say anything?
You haven't felt her angelic fingers run along the edges of your mind. You haven't felt her nails dig into your thoughts.
C'est ça, c'est autant qu'elle peut devenir un beast ou elle peut devenir quelque chose de tout petit, puis de frêle, puis de quasiment genre caricatural, autant qu'elle peut devenir comme cette espèce de vision de la divinité. You're supposed to end the world.
You weak-willed buffoon.
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Yes, ma'am.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
What would you have me do? What have you planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
J'adore la musique en arrière.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
you after I died.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Je peux plus rien faire à cette fois-là. I'm yours to command. Pledge yourself to her.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent? All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An
Il a
echo.
toutes les mains en arrière, là. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
What? What? Fait que juste par notre perception, elle est rendue assez forte pour enlever le narrateur.
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Wow. J'arrête pas de parler de l'écriture dans ce jeu, puis j'ai aussi genre tout le towering figure, c'est incroyable. Là. And what if I don't believe what happens then? I have to, it's over, I'm sorry. Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
Take her hand. Aussi forte qu'elle pourrait être, elle pourra jamais être aussi forte.
She's gone. Is that a...
Yeah, of course you're scared. This is the end for you.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. This is what we all deserve, isn't it?
Push the mirror. Gone again, the mirror always you've unraveled. Long quiet, proceed to the cabin. Elle est tellement grande qu'elle fit pas, tu sais.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. Do you know it will...
Whatever. Would you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
Yay!
Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Alright, let's go. On a déjà tout vu le reste là.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Tu fais-tu déjà 4?
I will be here.
Ça fait-tu
You're
déjà
on
4?
up, you're here.
Ok, continue.
You make
the
your way up.
cabin.
A warning. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
En fait, puis là, oui, j'ai comme une liste. J'ai J'ai pas vu c'était quoi, mais j'ai comme une liste des... Resisting her... Stranger the Dawn, the Tower, the Wild, the Witch, the Wit... Qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'autre? Un film a Remain with the Nightmares, on l'a déjà vu. The Grey. Ah. Ok, c'était ça.
We're not going to go through. Ignore him.
Un ou l'autre, on a deux autres à
The
checker.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade.
Donc, on va commencer par... Ok, on va aller checker le damsel.
Her voice is don't let.
Blablabla,
Good.
continue down the
You
stairs.
she's. I am beg.
Hi.
Just talk a bit first.
Okay.
Retrieve the blade, I keep her locked away. Ah, je peux pas? What are you going
The
to
prince.
do?
She doesn't know. She knows what.
Are you looking for the...
Ah, je peux peut-être plus le faire dans cette ligne-là. Keep her locked away, retrieve the blade. Go back upstairs without saying another word.
I don't see what the...
This is the okay.
What's your name?
Oh,
She
you can address me as...
Is
Like I said, I'm sorry.
okay. That she hadn't.
C'est ça, keep her locked away or retrieve the blade. Putain, on va aller dans cette direction-là. Là.
You turn.
But you...
Slip. She has to be bluffing, but you. Okay. You slowly creep down the basement stairs, where the princess. Is it just?
I think we have a wrong foot there. She's lost an arm. I'm letting her...
This is a danger. She doesn't have a. You okay? You settle in. It isn't long.
I know you're...
Ah, fait que là, devient le nightmare.
No.
I'm going to be so sure about outlasting me.
You put the
Oh,
princess.
so
You
le
job.
vilain.
Where is she?
Dommage.
You try. It isn't. Whose son? Yours.
So, how...
She steps closer.
Or maybe... What a shame.
Your lung.
I'd say better luck next time.
C'est ça, celui-là, il y a le
But we
bras.
both know this is the end.
It can't be. I'm sorry. Everything goes dark.
Celle-là, le
You're
bras.
here.
Je sais pas si c'était juste comme un proceed to the cabin.
Warn. She will. I don't think he does.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin. The whole is just a. She's already. I'm going so deep.
Take the blade.
Good. Is it the blade? Those are the words of someone who knows.
Ça, on l'a déjà vu, je pense, là. Enter the basement. Le miroir, il fait jamais rien.
You cross over. More eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and stab. Her
That's all I
cruel
love.
and playful voice.
Oh, I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a...
Come back. You.
Just gonna kill him. Incinerator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why they're all being such pessimists.
Finally, a voice of reason. You know why I'm being a pessimist. I'm just asking questions. You make your way to the bottom of the stair. As you am. She could be. Are you really? No, I'm not. We're going to die down. Please.
Ça, on l'a déjà
I
vu,
wouldn't
là.
give it too much thought if I were you. I don't...
Do nothing. Go back the way you came.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there. A faintly outlined path lies before.
There you are. I told you.
As the princess approaches, your legs sudden, your arms quick. This is it.
And you brought a little knife.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. Heart. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp. What are you doing? I'm working. And then experience. Okay, whatever you were doing. You sure about that? You have sex. Yes, I'm sure. Heart. Again, your eyes.
Can't decide what you want to do. Oh well. Standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead.
She isn't attacking us. The why doesn't matter. She's already. Your weapon is still in your hand. Liver. Nerves.
Why don't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me? Yeah.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on...
Je pense qu'on l'a jamais fait laisser sortir, hein? On a eu comme celui où est-ce qu'elle avait 3 bras, mais... Not letting you live and we're going to try and kill you, so do your worst. Toss the blade and remember your nightmare. Leave together. Je peux essayer de slay the princess. Je pense pas que ça va donner grand chose à ce point-là.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it! Oh, you're going to regret this! I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now!
Uh-oh.
We've already seen how she can change heart, lungs.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving. Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally.
Yay, on a
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here.
But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
It means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this.
Time passes.
Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right?
Ha, no.
No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. I feel sick.
It doesn't have to be forever, though, does it?
What do you mean?
We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
Ben non, il est dans la princesse.
You suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
You're right. I don't.
But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
I'll just come back again, but I've got the best company I could ask for you guys. What more do I need? Am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or die of dehydration before forever happens?
That's a grim thought, innit? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along.
We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going other
I'm stuck
places?
here with you. I wish I weren't.
Feelings mutual.
At least we're all being honest.
Not like it matters if I die. Just come back again.
That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once.
I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you?
Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
Ah, y aura pas de next time.
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
C'est ça, c'est moi. Elle peut mourir, mais moi, je peux pas mourir. Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
How about now?
Still no.
You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now, then we'll have something else to talk
You're
about.
not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Is this a secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Secret?
The narrator continues to ignore you.
Ah, c'est fini. I've got the best company.
Oh, you could do a lot better than us. Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
Ouais. Because you'd be lonely, how sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
Take the blade or wait? Je sais, wait.
More time passes. You're still here.
Wait.
More time.
Wait.
More time.
Wait.
More time.
Wait.
More time. More time. More. More. More time. More.
Ok, fait que là, le
More
wait,
time.
c'est juste une louche,
More time.
une loupe, y'a
More
rien.
time passes.
Bon, take the blade from the body.
More
No?
time.
Ok, take the blade from the body.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
Throw the blade into the void.
Oh, no, what are you? You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the... You mean, other than starving? Right, I mean, other than that.
Wait.
You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the only things you know for certain are that it's long, and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
Je sais pas qu'est-ce que ça va donner. Ça va probablement être
No.
la voix qui va être différente.
You really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die. Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
The Wraith. Ah, on l'a déjà vu ça.
You're on a path. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Yes, so it does.
The cold.
No, there has to be a way out of here. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Then let me
ça, on l'a
remind
déjà
you
vu
how
un peu, là.
catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice. All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again.
Je me rappelais pas de
and
ça.
again. This place feels a bit different, though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading. And the world is... Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, all right?
Je vais faire load. Yes. Je vais voir si take the blade, puis je vais
You
voir si
remove-
on se tue.
I don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there? You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery. Here we go. You'd better get this right next time, do you hear me? Don't blow it. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Le Wraith encore, fait qu'on est à la même place.
You're on a path. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? Yes.
Ok.
So,
C'est encore
no,
le cold.
there has to be a
Fait
way
que ça
out of here.
a rien changé.
There just
dans le
has
fond.
to be. What if we do what... Okay, so then let me remind you... Oh, threatening us with death, are we? All death... This place feels a bit different, though, that's,
Ouais,
that's
ça,
all.
c'est toute la même affaire. Ah, ok. Puis là, fait qu'on est revenu au Wraith. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. On proceed to the cabin.
You continue down the path towards the... It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning.
C'est vraiment le même.
You know what's in
Ça va
there,
être le Wraith.
and
Parce
despite your
que c'est ce chapitre-là.
protestations, I think
La
you know
dernière
what
fois,
you
on s'est
need to
battu
do.
contre elle, mais cette fois-ci,
I don't like
on va la laisser
any of
faire.
maybe letting her... Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it. It sounds like somebody...
Reverse psychology.
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
Right into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark.
saw
The only
déjà vu,
furniture of note is... What's strange? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is... What do you mean there isn't a mirror? I suppose the
Ça, on
only...
l'a vu, là, blah blah blah. Approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. You're... Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? You stop as...
What, the mirror
This is
clean?
it. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close one. All that...
Hopelessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a laugh.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid your bones. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold
L'accent, on l'a
flooding
déjà
your
vu,
veins
on
as
l'a
you're
vu,
met with the
l'autre fois avec le
terrifying
Wraith.
visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg.
You killed me last time. And that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom. But then you took my body away from me. So now, I'm going to take yours. And I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clear... And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different.
Yeah, but not like this.
Then turn off the part of you that feels things. Oh, like it's that easy. It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Except
Yeah,
that pain
okay.
hurts. Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition.
Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad?
You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Even now you killed me and I killed you. What on the bridge? No, never want to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a victim in all this. I have to be evil. On sort le... Je l'ai fait la dernière fois, puis elle a juste fait comme... Ah, non. Can't I just open the door for you?
You locked me in a basement and then you killed me. Oh, we're past the point of compromise.
Alright. Fine, just do it.
See? That wasn't so hard. And maybe this will make it hurt a little less. Maybe.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until... Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like... And crush you? Well, not like this. You don't even have a weapon. So I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that
Okay, deep breath. This is fine.
Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on
Yeah,
us
il a raison, le
outside
code
of
pour une fois. là.
momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough. Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
J'aime ça, le... She tears open the membrane of your soul.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway. Your vision... It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. I'd beg you to resist, but
Ça, on
you've
l'a
got
déjà
a
fait
puppet
aussi.
master here. It's a new experience. You should try. Your body inches along the corridor, every step more. But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away. Please, just let her out.
Passe par la fenêtre.
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
Ha ha ha, bitch.
It really is, isn't it? Isn't saying all of this his job? Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us. This is it then. The big moment. Finally, we'll get to see what's really out there.
You feel another violent tear rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled under the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
We're us again. How interesting. Everything is gone. Except her.
What is happening to me?
Fait que c'est pas une autre version, c'est la même